Hello guys, today I'm going to explain to you about conditional sentences. Conditional sentences typically consist of an if clause which presents a condition and a result clause. The example is, if it rains, the streets get wet. The if clause can be either the first or the second part of the sentence. There are 4 types of conditional sentences. Type 0. The formula is if plus verb 1, the result is verb 1. Type 1. The formula is if plus verb 1, the result is will plus verb 1. Type 2. The formula is if plus verb 2, the result is would plus verb 1. The last one is type 3. The formula is if plus had verb 3, the result is would have plus verb 3. Okay, now let's take a look at the examples here. Type 0 is a fact, which is something that is always true. Here, I have 2 examples, but if you look closely, they are the same statement. If you close your eyes, it is easier to relax. The second one is, it is easier to relax if you close your eyes. What makes it different? Let's take a look at the first sentence. If you close your eyes, it is easier to relax. We have to put a comma after the if clause. And then the second one is, it is easier to relax if you close your eyes. The if clause is in the second part of the sentence, so we don't have to use the comma. Type 1 is the present or future situation of high probability, which is most likely to happen in the future. The example is, if I see her tomorrow, I will speak to her. It means that there is high probability that I will see her again tomorrow. Type 2 is the present or future situation of low probability or zero probability. Here I have 2 examples. The first one, if I saw her, I would talk to her. It has low probability because there is a moment that I will see her again tomorrow, maybe. The second one is, if I were a lawyer, I wouldn't take on this case. It means that I am not a lawyer. I just imagine that I were a lawyer. The correct verb of the verb to be to use in type 2 is were for all pronouns. In some cases, was is acceptable, but it's better to keep it to were. Type 3 is a past situation. The example is, if I had seen her, I would have spoken to her. Thank you guys! Goodbye! See you next week!